Hi all, we are here with week 24 new grammar. Some things that you might want to go along with us is we're doing pigtails for Polly Wolly Doodle back and forth, and she's got a ball cap on. I wish I had a hat with a propeller on the top. If you got one of those, that'll be great. Waste paper basket and waste paper to show that you're getting all that data in your brain. We've got maps, Southern Africa, instruments for our history, sentence, puppets for our Latin, and we're going to be theater majors for our English sentence. Let's go ahead and listen to our first piece of information.
Week 24, Math. The identity law for addition states a plus 0 equals a. The identity law for multiplication states a times 1 equals a.
All right, we've got the identity law for addition states a plus 0 equals a. The identity law for addition states a plus 0 equals a. The identity law for addition states a plus 0 equals a. The identity law for addition states a plus 0 equals a. The identity law for multiplication states a times 1 equals a. The identity law for multiplication states a times 1 equals a. The identity law for multiplication states a times 1 equals a. The identity law for multiplication states a times 1 equals a. Great job. All right, let's get math in our brain. Here's our M. There you go. Great job, Evie. And let's listen for our next piece of information.
Latin. Ero, eris, erit. Eramis, eritis, errant. First conjugation. Future perfect tense.
All right, so we have Latin, our future perfect tense. You remember that our future tense, we had a package, a gift with a bow wrapped around it to show that it was tied shut. It wasn't for now, it was for the future. Well, now's the future, and this is going to be the perfect gift to match that. So we had a bow, a gift with a bow tied on top of it and a bow inside of it. And now our future perfect gift to go along with that has an arrow in it. So you can actually shoot your bow and arrow. So future perfect tense begins with arrow. Arrow, eris, erit. Eramis, eritis, errant. First conjugation. Future perfect tense. Arrow, eris, erit, eramis, eritis, errant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. Great job. Let's get Latin in our brain. The monkey's going to put it in there. I love it. All right, go ahead and give me your ears for our next subject.
Science. What units are used to measure electricity? Ohms measure resistance, volts measure voltage, amps measure current, watts measure power.
All right, we've got ohms, make it O. Ohms measure resistance, volts measure voltage, amps measure current, watts measure power. So we're going to turn that light switch up and have the power come on. So let's do it again. Ohms measure resistance, volts measure voltage, amps measure current, watts measure power. Ohms measure resistance, volts measure voltage, amps measure current, watts measure power. Ohms measure resistance, volts measure voltage, amps measure current, and watts measure power. Ohms measure resistance, Volts measure voltage. Amps measure current. Watts measure power. Great job. Let's get that S for science in our brain. Our brain works like a computer. We are filling it with data that we can use this information for the rest of our lives. Let's listen for our next subject.
English, an interjection. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion.
We're going to be theater majors for our interjections. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. Great, let's get English in our brains. Ding! All right, go ahead and give me a listen for our next subject.
History. Tell me about the end of apartheid. In 1994, South African President de Klerk allowed free elections. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president, demonstrating apartheid was ending.
All right, so we're going to do in 1994, South African President de Klerk allowed free elections. I pick you. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president, demonstrating apartheid had ended.
Demonstrating apartheid has ended. Demonstrating apartheid has ended. In 1994, South Africa, President de Klerk allowed free elections. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president. Demonstrating apartheid has ended. In 1994, South African President de Klerk allowed free elections. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president. Demonstrating apartheid has ended. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. Demonstrating apartheid was ending.
Excellent job.
Geography.
All right, let's get history in our brains in 1994. Boom. All right, and listen up for
Southern
geography.
Africa. South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia.
All right, we have Southern Africa, and we're going to go a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe. Southern Africa, South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana and Mozambique and Namibia. Southern Africa. Southern Africa, South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana and Mozambique and Namibia. Southern Africa. Southern Africa, South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana and Mozambique and Namibia. Southern Africa. Southern Africa, South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana and Mozambique and Namibia. Southern Africa. All right, let's get our geography in our brain. Edie, you got the G? Here you go. All right, and then this week for timeline, we have our presidents.
The Presidents of the United States.
Washington,
Adams, Jefferson, Madison, and Monroe. Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, and Taylor. Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, and Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, and Hayes. Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley. Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover. Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford. Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. Bush, Obama, Trump. It's for him we pray. All right, we're going to go ahead and do some motions to these. So we have, Evie, why don't you stand right back here by me. We have Washington, like we're washing windows. Washington. Adams for Adam's apple. Jefferson, make a J. Madison, make your mad face. Monroe, row your boat. Adams again. Jackson, we're going to do a jumping jack. Van Buren. Harrison. Tyler, tie your shoe. Polk, use your index finger, your pointing finger. Polk and Taylor, a needle and thread. Fillmore, get a camera up there and record. Fillmore. Pierce, use your pinky finger. Pierce. Buchanan, an explosion out of a cannon. Lincoln for his top hat. Johnson, we're going to do a Johnsonville brat. Johnson, Grant, I'll give you something. Hayes, head two. Garfield, like the cat with the big eyes. Arthur, like an artist. Cleveland, we're going to leave. Harrison, Cleveland. McKinley, Roosevelt, you can make an R and do the sign for Rose. Taft, stretchy like taffy. Wilson, W and Young. Wilson. Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, like the vacuum. Roosevelt, Truman, truth out of my mouth. Eisenhower. Kennedy, we're going to do like a Ken doll from Barbie and Ken. Johnson, Johnsonville brat. Nixon, we're going to nick the floor. And Ford, I imagine driving my dad's big tractor. Carter, pushing a cart. Reagan, we got our guns. Bush. Clinton, weighs something weighing a ton. Bush, Obama, and Trump. All right, so let's sing through the song. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, and Monroe. Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, and Taylor. Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, and Lincoln. Johnson, Grant, and Hayes. Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley. Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover. Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford. Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. Bush, Obama, Trump. It's for him we pray. And I'll do it one more time with you guys and try to keep up with the song going fast.
Presidents of the United States.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, and Monroe. Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, and Taylor. Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, and Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, and Hayes. Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley. Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover. Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford. Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. Bush, Obama, Trump. It's for him we pray.
All right, all that does it for week 24, and we can celebrate being completely done with cycle 2. You have done an amazing job getting so much data in your brain and learning so many fun facts, and I've had a great time doing it with you. See you next time.